Welcome to another Relax and Paint. And today I'm going to work on, um, this is gray tone craft paper I'm going to work on today. And have you ever wanted just to do a quick pumpkin? And we use pumpkins year round, but I thought a really fun way to share with you how to accomplish something today that is easier than you might think. So I have taken and took a pencil and just drew some segments of the pumpkins, just little ovals. And then I made sure I did some curves in the back so the stem would come into the pumpkin. And I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to do that. But if you stay with me, I'm going to show you a simple way to do a little bit of lettering that you might feel successful with. All right. So I feel pretty sure you will. So let's start our pumpkin. And I have used some colors that are just fall colors. So I'm putting some Pueblo and some coffee latte because I want to tone down the leaf and maybe tone down some of the pumpkin colors. Pure orange, but I don't want it that bright. Want a little bit of yellow to add color to it. Floating medium. And these are all FolkArt multi-surface paint. So what I love about it, you can put this on a glass vase, on metal, ceramic, indoor, outdoor. It's got a sealer in it. It's going to be fun to paint this project together with you using these great colors. All right. So I am going to pick up my 16 flat, and that's mostly what I'm going to use for the leaf. And then I'm going to let's get a 3/4 inch flat for the pumpkin itself. So I'm going to dampen the brush and lay it on the paper towel to dry it off. Can you see this? I'm going to lay it right here, let the excess water run out. All right. So I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to make this happen. All right. So we're going to come in between the two colors and work them in together. Okay, so this is double loading. So I can come in here and get a little bit of yellow and multi-load, which means more than two. All right. And then I'm gonna start right in here. So I want you to see if I'm up into this area here and come down. All right. So then I'm gonna come right next to this and have another segment. Now, what's going to happen here is I might come back and shade this a little bit more later. But I want you to see that I've got to go over it a couple of times to get that blend that I want. All right. So if I come down a little bit tighter, you're going to be able to see the segments. All right. I don't want this dry look here. So as I'm picking up these colors, this dry is the darker color. So I'm going to just take that floating medium just into the Pueblo. Picked up a little bit of yellow. All right. So I can come right in here and then go one more time. There we go. So I can smoothly go all the way down. Now, did you see just a little bit of touch of that floating medium made that go really smooth? So I'm going to curve on down here. All right. So now I'm going to come do my next segment, continuing the same way, a little bit of yellow, pure orange and Pueblo, and a teeny bit of medium on the darkest color. So right in here is another segment. Now you're on top of wet paint, so it's going really smooth. All right. I want to do this one more time. So I really need to work in extra Pueblo right in here. So see, I'm going to come all the way down and then back up to smooth this out. All right, now I can come right in here and smooth this out so you have nice segments, okay? Now, let's come back here Get another segment there. I'll pick up orange or yellow. Come right in here. I need a lot of that Pueblo right there. Now, doesn't this look pretty easy so far? It does if you have the right color on the brush and enough paint. This is my 3/4 inch brush. I didn't put medium in this except touching that one little edge. Okay, so can you see this is happening pretty quick? I just want you to see that anybody can do a pumpkin if you're following what I'm sharing with you. Lots of paint, dripping paint on here. No medium except on that one little edge. I need to be smooth. All the way around. Work this in. And then the last stroke comes right in here. I'm going to come down. I want it smooth though. Watch this. Smooth, smooth. And let's come up here and just keep going back and forth until it works in. And I like that it's got a brighter yellow there. And I'll erase the pencil underneath where I didn't quite go on there. But I am going to come in here with just a little bit of yellow on the 16. And I'm going to dry brush just a little bit, which means I'm going to pick up, let me show you, pick up a little bit here. Have you even thought about the seasons? The seasons that are getting ready to come are getting me all excited. I've got some fun Halloween projects I've been doing. Now this is not moving, but it's a little dry, which is okay. So I just put a little bit of medium. A little bit of medium. I can dry brush it a little bit. Look right here. I can add a little bit if I want to. Okay, so you can decide to add that on there or not add it. I just wanted, it could be smooth like I did in the beginning. If you go back and watch where I was finished when it was smooth, or you see this dry brushing that I want to put in here just to get some texture. Okay. All right. And I can come in here. I'm going to put a teeny bit of wicker white with a little bit of coffee latte. And just keep playing with it if you want to. See, just a little bit. See that dry brush? Just a few. I mean, that's only, there's 3 different looks I just showed you now. You could leave it like we did in the beginning, or you could add more of this dry brushing. So I'm going to pick up the citrus green, some sap green, some coffee latte, and floaty medium. Okay, so I want you to come right around here and then go in each section. See each section of the pumpkin? 1, 2, 3. And there, and then come up. Okay, so I do want to pull these segments up from those peaks. Right there. Now I picked up sap green. Every time I come over here, look, a little bit of sap green. A little bit of sap green to there. All right. All right. Now I'm going to take a liner with this round brush. Okay. Let's take a little bit of this round brush and my number 8 round and my signature brushes. Okay, so I'm going to come around here. Okay, so now look, if I stay up on the tip, I'm going around, around. See a little bit of pressure, a little bit of lifting. Okay, I'm going to get a teeny bit of water, inky. And sometimes I put treasure gold on there. All right. Now I can bring a little bit of touches of yellow in here, daffodil yellow. And when I twisted this, I twisted the stem a little bit. Okay, ain't kind of fun. Now I can come in here when this is totally dry and shade some burnt umber around in there and get more looks in here if you want. But I want you to see that it is just a fun look. Simple. So you can do greeting cards and send them out this year by doing a quick little pumpkin with smaller brushes. I'm going to show a little bit underneath here, just a little bit of how you can take floating medium. Now this, you can just get greeting cards that are blanks and do what I'm doing here with a little bit of medium, more medium if you're on a watercolor card. Okay, so look, I'm going to come right under here. And so the medium's that shade you see, and it's going to dry. That's the floating medium. So I'm going to come under here, under there, and around. And just get a little bit of depth in here. All right. So you can act with like this, with this brown and floating medium, you can act like it's just a little bit of watercolor effect to give you some shading underneath your pumpkin. And then if you came in when this is all dry and floated some burnt umber there. So I hope you show me on my group, my One Stroke Donna Dewberry's official One Stroke group, and show me how your pumpkins look, okay? So that's just a quick illusion. And now I'm going to get my script liner and we are going to do, this is a long script liner. Let me get, I have a lettering one. All right. Now let's come in here and let's do this bright, happy green first. So I'm going to roll it and get it all inky. And then I'm going to come here into my sap and roll it in there with this only brush I use water with. Okay. All right. Now this is what I want you to see. Let's come down here so you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and touch this and pull my little finger. Okay. Now I'm going to roll back in that paint and push down and stand up. Okay. I'm going to come here and push down And stand up. Start right there and push down and stand up. All right. Now, all you have to do is go find some words that you like on someplace online where you're looking at fall, and you just find the lettering that you like, and you can enlarge it or shrink it and just trace it on and make a pattern. Okay. So I'm going to make this real quick, showing you that you're just pulling it all down towards me. Okay. So I'll have a little trick in case some of it's not exactly as smooth as you want. I'm going to touch and pull it down. See? And when you go up, you're heavier here and you light when you come up. So heavier down. And see, I got wiggly, so I can come over and make it heavier. And then I can come over here and make a little bit more of this heavy, so it kind of matches that. But I have a little trick that's going to make any little lump and stuff go away. So touch, pull down and lift. Touch, pull down and connect to right here. Okay, I want to steady my fingers and pull up. Okay. Now just keep watching because you're going to start here. And around. Miss Kamal from India taught us some really nice lessons. I think where they should be on here somewhere where you can learn more practice sheets so that you feel more comfortable. But you know what? I'm not worrying about it being exact because it's just a fun little card. By the time you practice some and you get more comfortable, seeing this L is bigger than that L, it's not bothering me unless it bothers you. That's bothering me. I dropped the drop. Okay, so let's come down and lift. Let's come down and across. And I'm just kind of making this up as I go. I just freehanded this by looking at a phrase I liked from a card. Okay, so I'm almost ready to show you a little trick. All right, so let's come down here. Oops. So this, I didn't get any inky. It's thick paint. I'm going to go back into some water, make it inky again, roll it, and then pull out of it. All right, so I'm going to come here and pull down. So I want you to think when you're doing this lettering that you put pressure and then lift. And when you lift, you're letting your finger bring your brush up, okay? So right here, pressure and lift. I can come back here and fix this a little bit and here. Okay, so there's a couple little places that I see, but if you're looking at it, you can leave it just like that. Just shrink this whole thing. Actually, you can paint one of these, shrink it down, and then have it copied at a print shop and or Walgreens or wherever. And then what you can do is then just put glitter or something on it to highlight it. Now, this one I'll show you. I got the citrus or happy green, and I'm going to do the left side and the bottom of each one to take away from spots that were bothering me. So I want to see this is the left side. Okay, and the left side. Okay, I'm going to steady my finger. I think I had too much caffeine this morning. Okay, now I don't even have to come all the way down, but if I come in here and I can just do the first letter, but I want to show you by just doing the H, what happens here. And then I do the bottom. And I come right here and come down and stop. All right, now oh my gosh. Do you like the way I make my mistakes right in front of you? Now I put too much green there, so I can show you how to fix those little tricks. This was too thick, so I came here and here, right along here. And as you get going, left side, left side. See, this one was too thick, so I'm going to come on top of it in the bottom. And the left, the left, the left, and I can go underneath. Okay, so what I want you to see is you can leave it just like that. I'll put a little bit heavier over here so it matches the other side. And then on the bottom. Okay. And all I want to do is show you that right here, how to fix something up. I'm going to come right here and go back over that bright green because I got too much. And see how nice it makes it? I can fix anything. All right, and I can come back across here. So play with it. I used to just put dots, dots on the end of everything, but this is a little bit more fun and you can enjoy it. All right, so I'm going to keep going. So when you see the finished sample, it's going to have shading on all the letters, and it'll be a fun little project for you to work on. But please share. I hope you have a great week. Thank you for being on with me this morning, and I'll see you Friday at Practice Strokes. Thank you.